Hello, I'm Dr. Dana Ascherman, current Chief of the UPMC Division of Rheumatology and Clinical Immunology, and this year's Arthritis Foundation Bone Bash Medical Honoree in Rheumatology. I'm honored to be recognized by the Arthritis Foundation for my lifelong commitment to helping arthritis patients live their best lives. I personally owe a great deal of gratitude to the Arthritis Foundation for research grants that supported the beginning of my career, and fully appreciate all that the Arthritis Foundation does to support efforts to find improved treatments for our patients. When I first learned that I had been chosen for this distinction, the plan was to gather in person at a live Bone Bash event, in part to support the Foundation's important work of redefining the future of arthritis. However, as COVID-19 continues to impact our daily lives, arthritis patients, many of whom are high risk and susceptible to infection, remain the top priority. To reduce the risk of contracting or spreading coronavirus within our community, the 2020 Bone Bash has now pivoted to an online Fund the Mission campaign. Although we can't be together in person, now is our moment to come together to redefine what the world remembers about 2020. Not just as a year marked by a pandemic, recession, and uncertainty, but also one defined by courage, compassion, and action. The Arthritis Foundation has increased the support provided throughout the pandemic to arthritis patients and caregivers, even with reduced funding. This includes increasing services, adding new virtual resources, and maintaining all research investments, including cultivating a new generation of rheumatologists. This is critically important for the 54 million patients living with arthritis, especially when considering there are less than 5,000 clinical rheumatologists and 1 million more cases diagnosed each year. Simply put, there are not enough rheumatologists available to diagnose, treat, and prescribe drugs to the people who need them. Patients, many of whom are children, often go undiagnosed until severe, irreversible joint damage occurs. Unless immediate action is taken, the problem will only get worse. That's why the Arthritis Foundation is addressing the widening shortage of rheumatologists through an expanded nationwide fellowship program to train new rheumatologists and close this gap. These new rheumatologists must care for hard-to-reach populations, especially in remote and rural areas. With a mandate to understand the barriers that education and income place on healthcare, each training program must define specific strategies for serving hard-to-reach patients. And the focus is on communities with the most significant shortages. I invite you to join this effort to change the future of arthritis by making a gift now at www.arthritis.org/bonebashpittsburgh and clicking on the green Fund the Mission button. Thank you for being a true champion in the fight to end arthritis. I look forward to celebrating your partnership in person when it's safe to do so again. In the meantime, stay safe and be well.